Hi everyone, welcome back to Inner Tales. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at someone else's life and suddenly felt smaller? Not because you hate them, but because you start hating you. You scroll, you compare, and quietly, your peace disappears. Today's story is for that hidden pain, the pain of feeling behind, even when you are trying. This is Ethan's story, and if you've ever whispered, "I'm not enough," it might be yours too. Ethan was 17 years old, not invisible to the world, but invisible to himself. He went to school every day, sat in class, listened. From the outside, he looked normal, but inside, he was always counting. Who was smarter? Who was richer? Who was more confident? There was always someone ahead. Someone who studied less but scored more. Someone who smiled easily. Someone people noticed. Ethan tried too. He really did. But every time he looked around, his effort felt small. At night, he lay on his bed, phone in hand, scrolling, comparing. Other people's happiness became proof of his failure. Slowly, one thought became his truth. Everyone is moving forward, and I am staying behind. And without noticing, he stopped seeing his own value. At first, comparison was quiet, just small thoughts, just quick looks. But slowly, it became his habit. Every morning, before his feet touched the floor, his mind was already racing. Someone is better. Someone is ahead. In class, when the teacher asked a question, Ethan knew the answer, but his hand stayed down because someone else always sounded smarter. During breaks, he sat with friends, but his mind was far away. He laughed when others laughed, but inside, he felt smaller each day. At night, he asked himself hard questions. Why am I not like them? Why do I try and still feel behind? He didn't know it yet, but comparison was stealing something precious. Not his success, not his future. It was stealing his belief that he was enough as he was. One night, everything became too heavy. Not loud, not dramatic, just empty. Ethan lay on his bed, staring at the ceiling. The room was dark, but his thoughts were loud. He replayed every moment, every time he stayed quiet, every time he felt less. A question returned again and again. What's the point of trying if I will never be the best? He wasn't angry. He wasn't crying. He was tired. Tired of measuring himself. Tired of feeling behind. Tired of pretending he was okay. That night, he left the house quietly. The street was silent. The air was cold. He walked with no direction, not running away from life, just trying to escape his thoughts. And without realizing it, he was walking toward the moment that would change everything. Ethan stopped at an old bus stop. It was empty, quiet, forgotten. On the wall, there was a mirror. Old, dirty, cracked in many places. Ethan stood in front of it. For the first time in a long while, he looked into his own eyes. He didn't see strength. He didn't see potential. He saw failure. His voice was low, almost afraid. Why am I like this? Why can't I be like them? Tears filled his eyes. Then, a calm voice came from behind. You know that mirror? It's broken. So whatever you see in it is not the truth. Ethan froze. The man continued softly. Maybe you are not weak. Maybe you are just looking at yourself through the wrong glass. And with that, the man walked away, leaving Ethan alone, but not the same. The next morning, Ethan woke up before his alarm. That had never happened before. Usually, mornings felt heavy. Another day, another race, another reminder that others were ahead. But this morning was quiet, not happy, not confident, just calm. The words from last night returned softly. You are looking at yourself through the wrong glass. Ethan sat on the edge of his bed, and for the first time, he asked a different question. What if I stop comparing just for today? Not forever, not for life, just one day. On the way to school, everything looked the same. The road, the buildings, the people, but something inside him had shifted. He wasn't watching others. He was finally present. And in that silence, Ethan felt something he hadn't felt in a long time. Space to breathe. That day at school, something small happened. In class, the teacher asked a question. Ethan knew the answer. Before, he would stay silent. Someone else would speak. Someone louder. Someone more confident. But this time, Ethan remembered the mirror, the broken one, the wrong glass. And a thought came softly. My voice doesn't need to be the best. It just needs to be mine. Slowly, his hand went up. His heart beat fast. His voice shook. But he spoke. The class was quiet. The teacher nodded. Good thinking. 2 simple words, but they landed deep, because in that moment, Ethan understood something new. He didn't disappear when others existed. He existed because he showed up, and that was the first real step. Months passed. Not loudly, not suddenly. Ethan did not become famous. He did not become the best. But something important changed. He stopped watching others and started watching himself. He woke up earlier, studied a little better, took care of his body, not to impress anyone, not to win, just to grow. When jealousy appeared, he didn't fight it. He asked quietly, "What can I learn from this?" And then he moved on. One day, Ethan wrote a sentence in his notebook. I am not here to compete. I am here to become. He smiled, because for the first time, he was not chasing someone else's life. He was finally walking his own path, and that quiet peace felt like success. Maybe you are Ethan. Maybe you look at others and feel behind. Maybe you try, but still feel invisible. If that is you, listen carefully. Your life is not late. It is just different. You were never meant to walk someone else's road. The moment you stop comparing, you stop losing yourself. You begin to hear your own voice, your own rhythm, your own truth, and that truth is enough. You don't need to be louder. You don't need to be faster. You just need to be honest with who you are becoming, because peace is the quiet reward of choosing yourself. If this story touched your heart, please take a moment to like this video. It helps this message reach someone who needs it. If you want more stories like this, stories that heal, stories that help you learn English slowly, subscribe to Inner Tales. And now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever compared yourself to others and felt lost? Write your thoughts in the comments. Your words might help someone else feel less alone. Remember, you are not here to compete. You are here to become. See you in the next story.